Lõppenud nädal on olnud täis tuliseid vaidlusi e-valimiste teemal, kas siis lõppude lõpuks ikkagi manipulatsioon või on kõik asi nii kindel, nagu püütakse rääkida. Tere tulemast stuudiosse, Mr. Halderman. And during the past week, we've had several arguments about this e-voting system. And even the Prime Minister has said that you may be coming here just because of some political reasons and to undermine the whole system. And some experts, our experts have said that you might be even wanting to manipulate the outcome of the elections.
We're absolutely shocked by the level and tenor of this criticism. We came here because we're honestly and genuinely concerned about the integrity of elections in Estonia. We didn't tell any political parties we were coming. We used our own funds to come here. This is our own independent research. And the kinds of attacks we're seeing are just ridiculous. This shouldn't be a one party or another party's issue. The integrity of Estonian democracy is something that matters to all. Furthermore, these concerns about are we Facebook friends with these people or that people, this is just completely ridiculous. We're serious researchers. We're here to talk about serious matters, and social media is not the main concern. We're also still waiting for a Facebook friend invite from the Prime Minister. We're going to accept that as soon as it comes. Just let him know.
There's another thing, because many of our researchers, they are, so to say, self-made men, and you definitely all have academic background. Don't you see the controversy here as well? It might be some sort of misunderstanding between those two groups, and maybe there's a slight possibility that our experts even don't see the threats.
Well, I think the threats are very real. There's no doubt about that. But there might be some disagreement about whether the system is prepared for them. We certainly don't think it's prepared to handle the kinds of state-level attackers and foreign adversaries that might want to interfere with Estonian elections. But we also think there's some things that the Estonian election system is doing very well. The ID card system is something no other country can claim. They've taken steps towards transparency. These steps aren't sufficient, but they're at least indicating that there's an awareness of the need to be open to everyone and to give people confidence in the outcome. The Estonian system has been improved over the years, and we know the election administration is working diligently to make it better. But even these steps are not nearly enough to defend against the kinds of threats we're concerned about here. Those threats being state-level attacks from sophisticated foreign governments.
A couple of years ago, we were also told that Skype was a totally secure environment where you can talk to each other and nobody can break into and interfere with your talk. Now we know it was a joke because of the Snowden's revelations, the NSA business and stuff like that. It's far from being safe.
Well, there really is a parallel there, because in the Skype case, they told you everything is fine, trust us. But, well, that we can see how far that went. You just can't trust technology where it relies on the good word of a few people who you don't know, you can't see, working behind the scenes. We have ways to build elections that are secure, where you don't have to trust the technology, you don't have to trust the equipment or the individuals operating it. And one way to do that is with a well-designed paper ballot system with elections that everyone can see and observe. You know, there's really an opportunity here for Estonia to reform its election system and again become a leading innovator in election technology. There are ideas that have been trialed on small scales in other countries that use computer technology and cryptography to protect paper ballots and eliminate fraud in paper ballots. We can do these things well. We can't do internet voting well. And the opportunity is for Estonia to implement these new forms of paper balloting technology nationally. And again, it would be the first country in the world to adopt such a system.
Maybe just in the human sense, maybe it's too hard maybe too difficult to admit by the officials that maybe the system is not so ready as we've been told so far.
Well, the threats we're talking about are really really something to worry about, and I think a lot of people would rather not admit that there's a problem here. But the fact is that when the system was designed more than 10 years ago, the world was a different place. We didn't see these cyber attacks happening every month by foreign states, by Iran, by the U.S., by Britain, by China. So I think the system has just outlived its useful life. It's time to revert to paper ballots and figure out a way to strengthen them. That is something that new technology can do.
So by no means you're here to shake the pillars of the religion, e-religion, let's say, which is quite vast here.
Well, I'm a computer scientist. I'm a geek. I love technology. But there are a few things that technology in its current form just can't do safely. One of those things is internet voting.
So thank you, and let's see, maybe we'll see you again in the studio. Thank you.
Thank you.